Hi again, it's me, Cheche from the Slayedt Talks the podcast, and we are now already on episode 6. Wow! While we proceed discoursing about films from the past episodes, as of this moment, we are now about to discover one's directing style and what makes that person notable for that technique. After brainstorming, I am elated sharing with you the directing style of the late Wenderamas, known to be the pioneer directors of Philippine comedy cinema. Late director Wenderamas is remarkable of his blockbuster comedy films in 21st century Philippine cinema, where he directed and written some of the popular films like Ay de las Alas trilogy film series, namely Ang Tanging Ina in 2003, Ang Tanging Ina Nyon Lahat in 2008, and Ang Tanging Ina Mo, Last na To in 2010. Another popular film that Wen directed was the Ang Cute ng Ina Mo in 2007, which De Las Alas was also the lead, featuring Ann Curtis and Luis Manzano. After that, Ann and Luis became tandems for Who's That Girl in 2011, featuring Eugene Domingo that was also directed by him. Aside from that, his name became more recognized when he worked with the Philippines' phenomenal box office superstar, Vice Ganda, for Petrang Caballo as his debut lead role, and most of the Metro Manila Film Festival, or known as MMFF entries, from 2011 to 2015, such as the Angkabogable Private Benjamin, Sister Rakas, Girlboy Bakla Tomboy, The Amazing Private Benjamin, and Beauty and the Bestie, as the Rama's last film he directed before he passed away in 2016. Based on his directed films, his way of storytelling has been consistent with integrated comedy and drama. While there is humor to a scene or dialogue, the Ramas implied that the spectators should at least have a good cry when portraying the Filipino culture regarding family relationships. Some of the artists he directed told that he sticks to an impromptu technique in which he had a red ballpen and a yellow pad in the middle of rolling shoots. Since we mentioned the tandem between the Ramas and Vice Ganda, Vice debuted acting from a 2007 film, Apat Dapat, Dapat Apat, Friends for Life and Death, where Vice did not actually have a main dialogue from the script, and when let Vice say something along the way. In an interview from Tonight with Boy Abunda during the Ramas Week, Vice told, "Tinulungan niya akong maging magaling," which tells that they allowed and shared the creative freedom if this dialogue during shoots would work or not. Some of the artists he directed and his colleagues would tell that he was that punctual, generous, and dedicated to his work, especially in filmography. As a matter of fact, before he died, he wanted to leave a good legacy and continue producing films until his last breath. With all this analysis from his biography and directing styles, indeed, he was irreplaceable and phenomenal, becoming the pillar of Philippine comedy cinema. My childhood was somehow fulfilled watching these iconic comedy films that touched the hearts of the Filipinos. Truly, he changed the game of Philippine cinema in terms of family drama and comedy genres. 7 years after he departed, may his name be remembered, and I am one of them, recalling such amazing films he directed. That was a sentimental discussion for this episode, and to be honest, there are some unmentioned films that deserve to be also discussed. Yet we only emphasize Wenderama's directing strategy. The following episodes will also deal with some technical concepts we have to take insight before proceeding with productions. Again, this is Cheche from the Slayedt Talks the podcast. I express my gratitude once again for listening to this, and remain seated to the next episode the soonest.